Hi everybody, it's me Belinda, and I'm coming to you today with this video. It's going to be for colbeys1981's contest. I don't have, excuse me about that, I don't know how to stop and edit this stuff. I really need to ask my son to just show me. So most of this is done. I hope it doesn't disqualify me, but I'm going to show you pretty much like the steps that I went through it. And I guess I'm not going to have a complete final product yet because some of the stuff is still wet. So what I am doing is I am making my own fall/Halloween door decor for my front door. And what I started with were some pumpkins, but let me show you that in a minute. It's gonna have a welcome sign and some pumpkins, and what I freehanded this welcome letters. And what I did is I took a picture of a I guess it was already like a door hanger, and it actually said wicked. So what I did was I pulled it up on my computer. Yeah, this is how crazy I am. Pulled it up on my computer, and I put paper on my computer screen, and I traced. So I pretty much traced the little banner on the bottom. I extended it because I think it ended about right here. And I copied the W. And this was the same E on the wicked, so I just moved it, and everything else was pretty much freehand. But yeah, that's how it was. And then to transfer it onto my foam core, I went to the back, and I just like made my own kind of carbon paper. I just did pencil all on the back. And then I grabbed the typical foam cores. Foam boards. Sorry, that's part of it because I already cut it out. And all I did was tape this down, and all you do is just start tracing along. Well, I mean, if you go deep enough, it does leave an indentation, but since you have the pencil, I don't know if y'all can see that, it leaves the pencil mark from the back. So that's what I did. And this might not be the whole thing. So yeah, it goes this way. It's not all of it. So I traced it out here, cut it out. And my next step was my glitter. And I learned with my pumpkins, which I'll show you in a minute, I learned with my pumpkins that just putting the Mod Podge on the pumpkin, I'm totally going to be disqualified. I'm going all over the place. I'm sorry. So these pumpkins are at the Dollar Tree right now. So yeah, all it is styrofoam inside. So what I did is I took a huge X-Acto knife and cut it completely in half, and that's what's inside. Yeah, so that's what's inside. And like I said, I made 4 pumpkins already. I made this one, this purple, I think it's Muse, this purple and emerald. And then I did this bronze and emerald. And this one was a chunkier iridescent and emerald. And this one was a black and emerald. And I still might be making a few more. I just don't know how crazy my door is going to be. So what I did with these was I brushed the Mod Podge on, and then all I did was just your typical put the glitter on top of it. Well, it Not so much now because I sprayed it, but it gets everywhere. And no, not that good looking. So what I did today, and this, if you don't mind wasting some glitter, what I did is I poured Mod Podge and glitter and made a paste. And this is what I'm going to be painting the pumpkins with now. Oops, sorry, out of frame. So whatever pumpkins I have left, I'm gonna try to use up the glitter I have left. But yeah, what you do have to do is you can't really brush it on. You have to tap it on. You have to tap it on to get a thicker consistency, because if you brush it on, that's what's going to happen. Again, out of frame, sorry. That's what happens when you brush it. So it's a lot better if you tap it on. It does take you a little longer, but no lie, this is going to last you even longer. So I think that's even better. But that's what I did with my welcome sign. And I mean, nothing is coming off. And all I pretty much have left are kind of the inner corners. That's what I have left. But look, it dries so nice and glittery. The blackest is still a little wet. The black is still a little wet, so that's why you kind of see it white. It's not as shiny as the bronze yet, but I mean, you can see on some spots where you can see white. And yeah, all I did was just that. Just tap it on there. And like I said, if you don't mind wasting some of your glitter, I know, horrendous, but yeah, it works a whole lot better. And I kind of lucked out because these were the colors that were pretty much on sale and clearance, so it doesn't hurt too bad. And of course, I try to get all my glitters either 40 or 50% off. But yeah, just trying to get into the little crevices in there so that you don't see any white whatsoever. So this was a very inexpensive craft that I made. I mean, glitter already on hand, Mod Podge already on hand, because that's really expensive. I actually got it with a 50% coupon a couple weeks ago. And yeah, like, sorry, I'm just trying to finish off the little inner where you still see the white. So that's pretty much it. And another thing I picked up at the dollar store, and this is the first time I'm gonna ever work with something like this. They have well, at my Dollar Tree, it's next to gardening. Yeah, because that's what it is. It's in the little gardening section where the moss is and such. This beautiful, it's called floral wire. I mean, it's really, really flexible, really easy to use. So that's going to end up being my hanger. Trying not to get everything wet. So that's going to be my hanger. I've got, this is also a first for me. I've never used these tools, and I'm stuck. I guess I shouldn't have tightened it that much. I'm going like that, and kind of don't want to cut it because I'm not 100% sure how short I'm gonna need it. Sorry, ladies. But I'm thinking that should give me room. If I need less, I can cut it off so I can show you. I'll probably end up cutting it off. I just used that little, in the middle, that circle. It cut it perfectly. And now through the other loop. I had already pre-made a couple of holes before I started cutting. Just twist it around. Just twist it around to give it a nice little quirky design. And there you go. So my plan is to have that long enough, the little loop long enough, and move this out of the way. So it's going to be my sign and some pumpkins along the way. But that is what's going to go on my door, and that was all made by me with glitter, foam core, Mod Podge. So the 2 pumpkins I used, that was $2. The foam core, I already had it, and I think I purchased it for $1. The floral wire, another $1. So this was like a $4 or $5 little project that I'm going to have on my door for this fall. Again, sorry about all my rambling and everything, and I hope you all liked it. Thank you. Bye.